Mighty Cruz, you're first. You are first today. Welcome on in. Clap, welcome as well. Commando, welcome in. What do you think of new promo cards, Di Maria? I don't really care. Unfortunately, Di Maria looks fine. It's nice to have a 5-star skiller out there and everything, but I don't feel like he is enough of an improvement, really. He has an okay body type. Difficulty with him is getting him on chem. Like 89 dribbling's fine. Long ball and chip shots are wastes. Inventive fine, tricks are fine. Tech plus is good. Finesse good for the lefty and the right. Incisive good. But there's nothing like massively exciting about this card for me. And of course he's going to be in like 1 or 2 chem guaranteed pretty much. I don't know, man. I don't feel like it. I myself don't feel like doing him now. $20 stream streak. Thank you all for all the support, Comanso, as well as everybody. I do have that priority thing on you talking about, Comanso. I think that should be on today. I don't think there's anything wrong with going with Di Maria. I just think he's not for me. Hope it works well. I haven't really tested it, so we'll see what happens. It's not gonna make anything worse. Why? Okay. I was gonna say, let me move. There's a PC app, dull. Oh, shadow. Is this worth it? Technically not, I think. I don't know what the benefit of the app over the just doing it through the task manager was. I didn't actually really understand that bit of it. Did I? Task manager's only CPU. This thing was called... It's not going to show up under Bitsum. What was it called again? It would show on my desktop, but I can't minimize... Oh, it's... Okay. Doll, have you ever gone into Task Manager and gone... You know, you can click on eSports FC 26 and then is it not here in his priorities? No, they moved it to the other menus here, really? None of that's what I want. What am I missing? I apparently don't know how to do it on Windows 11. I swore it was just there. Properties. That. It's view now. Go to details. There it goes. Okay, so it's here. So Comanso says that's only for CPU. If you do it for this app, which is this Bitsum link, Doll, you're in the Discord, right? It's in the questions channel in the Discord. You can set it specifically for, it's got to be the anti-cheat. And this is this one, right, Comanso, the .exe file for it. I couldn't see on yours, your thing was too small. You can do it for memory and GPU instead of just CPU, apparently. Anyway, I feel like playing with the dead? What is that supposed to mean? What on earth? I don't have any icons in my team. Does it make the game run better? I have not tested it. It's supposed to make it prioritized more. I'm not doing it with the CPU because it might mess with the stream if it prioritizes the game over the stream quality. But the GPU and the memory is not really being used by anything else but 26. So it's supposed to just make sure all the resources are going to the game. Is it actually realistically going to help? Probably not. It'll be less of a responsiveness thing and more of like a FPS thing, probably. Not sure if the new CB Evo is wild. Nation's SBC and objective is even. I haven't seen the SBC or objective. On the one hand, yes, because I think a lot of the cards look bad. If we do the new SBC, the new Evo today, we go here. We just do like Pavar. Like, this card's not bad. I mean, you got some high defending. But these are his default reactions and composure. It doesn't actually boost his dribbling at all because he's at the max cap, I think. 75 is because it's a plus 10 to the dribbling stat. So if you have 75 dribbling on the face value, it's a plus 10 there. But if you already have 75, it's not like plus 10 to the individual categories. It's just this. It's an overall plus, so it's weird, right? Like a card like this, you know, whatever. It's fine. But he doesn't even get Anticipate Plus because he's already got a plus. But you can do it with like a Ibanez or Araujo. Looks probably like fine. I mean, 94 and 88 here is actually pretty absurd for a card that gets every defensive place out but intercept. Like, you can't go wrong with this. Is it worth 100k when you can buy a center back for 100k? Eh. For me, though, with this El Yamik, this card gets 95 reactions and 92 composure. This is unreal. Those are the highest you can get in the game, I'm positive. This is broken. 90 defensive awareness. He is missing Jockey, and he's missing Bruiser. So those will have to be added sometime in the future. But I know, Ibanez is... A lot of people are looking at Eder Militao, which I get for chemistry. But Ibanez is one of the other more recommended ones. I'm doing El Yamik, like, without a doubt. There's no way anybody else fits here for me, but... This card's not bad. He's also missing Bruiser, but he's got every defensive playstyle, I think. But no quick step, which I like on El Yamik. Like 92 reactions, 86. Again, like mine is 95 and 92, which is even more wild. Anyway, I think this is the best. You can't give Jockey because he's already got too many playstyles, and then he becomes an 86, and the Jockey is a max 84. I would have to give him Intercept Plus, and then give him Jockey, and then give him this Evo, which would work. But I'd have to debate if I want to gain this, but then gain Intercept over Anticipate, which I don't really value Intercept this year, or just wait for Jockey later. But Jockey Plus and El Yamik, that's fair. I put Jockey Plus on him. What's his name? St. Just. But either way, having these two cards next to each other is going to be kind of broken, probably. That'll be absurd. Only 4 or 5 max blocks everything. Yeah, I'm hoping they solve that kind of stuff quickly here, because it's a little bit limiting. Anyway, we got, were there any promo cards today that interested me? Not really. Hey, Dakaru, welcome on in. Promo Hume in the Evo. Footwork Distributor. Distributor's a waste. Well, Distributor's going on other players for me, at least. Oh, the Northern Ireland card. You're wanting footwork, distributor, and today's Evo, which is what? It's the reaction of the composure. You want a card that gets better here. These are too low for me, so the card's not worth it. He does get quick step. It's not terrible, but those stats are just too low for me. Lean medium 5'11". He'll be responsive, but this is interestingly enough an intercept, a quick step center back, so that could be worth having in the club for future evos. But the fact that this card only gets 82 and 78 there, and the one I'm looking at gets 95 and 92 is just gonna be too much. Get Asensio, okay. Kinda gets not terrible. Good evening, Monk. Welcome on in. Oh, I never actually posted I was live. I know a lot of people are going to do that Torre, but I don't think Torre is really worth it because the 12 center backs haven't been like necessary this year. There's not really anyone else in the promo. Like, Fleming is okay. She's got the best body type and press base, but the rest of the card's not good enough. So it's just one of those. I would use maybe Odegaard if I had him. And we'll get started with the rewards here. I have delayed long enough. Perfectly with the Hoyson. Fair. You're not going to do Eder Militao instead? Any other random things in here? What? 2 minimum. Oh, you know. 1 Brazilian defender. I played enough games with Bruninho. Oh, I assume Eder Militao's gone up a lot in price then. That would make sense. I saw the cards all get like popular in Futbin the day before or so. Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we've got the main account. We're starting with rewards as we always do. This is the team we're looking at currently, although we are planning on an Evo for striker or right wing. We'll talk about that later. El Yamik's probably going into today's Evo, but we'll talk about that later too. Beyond that, is there anything else from today's promo that's interesting to me? Not really. There's a quick-step center back, Hume. Quick-step base, decent card. He's 5'11 for a center back, which is a bit short. Could be interesting for future Evos. Somebody in chat just mentioned. Fleming is an okay card with the best body type at lane short. And, what is it? Base press, but the rest of the card's pretty low rated. Odegaard would be fun as a card that I used at the start of the year, you know, just to continue with that, but is he worth the coins right now? Absolutely not. Beyond that, I don't think I've got too much from today's promo that I'm interested in, unfortunately. We'll see if we can get anything here. It's my first time. I didn't actually manage to get the Rivals Awards in time for last week for the Elite Division, so we have Elite Division for this new season for the first time. We're trying out this 1 of 386 we'll get to at the very end, of course. Let's start here. Can we see any promos? I forget which of these are tradable and which aren't. 87 to start, and smaller flares. Is tradable or no? I do need to stock. That is tradable. We have done quite a few SBCs, of course, lately, so we do need to stock the card or the club with fodder once again. 84. I guess 287s could have been worse. Could have been a lot better. 1 of 385s. Come on, EA, show me that flare. So not the starts you want. Definitely not what we're looking for. I assume Rudiger's rarer here. I'm more likely to use him though. have to unselect, whatever. Okay, bad start so far. Come on, EA, show us something. Just want one promo flare. It can be anybody. It's an 88, another 88, and smaller. Dude, I think Gabriel's actually more common than Oblak this year. Wonder if they're 86. Come on, this one's got to be... This has been poor so far. It's got to be something here. Come on, man. Small flare. Oh, my word. That's terrible. Okay, well, hopefully it can be saved by the rest of the packs. That's, I mean, high rated, but really poor. Tis a shame, chat. Let me clear my transfer list. I always forget to do this. What a Bisek? You said 2 stall seat. Oof. My transfer list is full. What can I discard? Quite a lot in here, actually, huh? There's no way the Ajax kit doesn't sell. Maybe it doesn't. It moved on me. There's no way Mourinho doesn't sell. He doesn't, really. It moved on me again. Actually, I have a lot more room over here than I thought I would have. These menus are so slow. Also, I'm gonna lose money here, but whatever. I need to start making room. Oh, I've got another Doku that isn't selling somehow. How do I have a Doku that hasn't sold? He's only going up in price. What has happened here? Okay, I lost some money there, but I also don't care. Well, those are all untradeable, huh? Alright. Come on, EA, show me something. We're probably saving the Team of the Week player pack again. Obviously, Messi's in this promo, but are we going to get him from the 84? No. What do we have? These are actually worse than I remember them being. Premium Gold pack. This is not from Rivals, of course, but yeah, that's poor. Not to the transfer list. Get out of here. What are we hoping from this? I guess we're decent money. We're not really hoping for anything, I suppose, realistically. Again, like I said, one promo flare would be really nice here. I want to see what this this promo looks like. I haven't actually seen one come out yet. I don't like the card design recently because they all feel like it's just AI, like it's really lazy and doesn't mean anything behind the cards. But that said, I mean, pretty colors today. I don't like it, but pretty colors. I guess we'll keep the 83 for now. Come on, yeah. Look at the 10x75, which has exclusively been one of the worst packs of the year. We finally get, I think that's the first walkout I've had from one of these. But Oblak again. What are the chances, man? What are the actual chances? We already got him. Guess who's in rotation today? Alright. Can we see somebody who's not a duplicate? That would be nice. Be quite a shock, but it would be nice. Wow, these packs are actually pretty poor. It is. You're playing Rivals exclusively for the picks, huh? I didn't really realize how bad everything else was. I guess there's an engine here of some value. What are anchors at now? Somewhere up there, who knows? Is Premier League's... No, what am I doing? I'm throwing, chat, I'm sorry. Premier League technically sells. I can't believe you all watch me when I'm the worst menu streamer NA. Benjamin Pavard. Alright, final pack of the day here, 3x84. No promo. We'll at least take a walk out though. Striker. Is it Katoto or Diani? Katoto. It's always Katoto. And she just hurt herself. Alrighty. Anyway, on to better things. Let me show you the one Evo, because I think that's the one thing we've kind of got to do on this Friday for this account. Now I put El Yamik in the, what's it called? Was it Ghostly Guardian? No, it's not. It was the other one. Or was it? It was this one. I didn't realize this was repeatable. Okay, so you can chain this once. No, wait. Huh? I don't understand how this system works. If this Evo's still out, this one's definitely intriguing. Because if you can put that one into... What I've done was the El Yamik. And then you get this card, you chain him into today's, which I know it's pricey, 100k there. But you get a card with 95 reactions and 92 composure. This is broken for this stage of the year. This is absurd. There are a couple other cards, Abanyas and some others in this Evo that I think are going to be pretty okay. This one is missing Jockey and Bruiser, so we will have to make do for that for a while until his next Evo, but it also does give him Defender ++, right? Defender single plus. Okay, well, we'll debate on that, but yeah, I think this card has to be done because 95 reactions this stage of the year is the highest reaction stat I've ever seen. But anyway, that's really all we had for today. There wasn't anything else interesting. You get the silver armor, which I might chain into this player named Tygo Land, but it doesn't make him like good enough. It'll just be for future stuff. Hey Joshua, welcome on in. Let me see something real quick. Alright, I've really just got to ask you a lot at this point, I think. You've seen me talk about these two cards extensively. We either have to get started on one today or get started on one tomorrow. This Evo chain is here, followed by Distributor twice, followed by Wing Wizards. No, it's actually not. It's Distributor into Wing Wizards into Distributor again. Somehow works out better, supposedly. And this one is O'Brien. Looking at Curse to the left, into Distributor, into... I could give, like, say, Incisive Pass. Wing Wizards. This doesn't work when they're on two different pages. Darn. Does it save if I duplicate from here? No, I just have to keep them compared and then build the other one again. I'm a fool. And the debate is, do I want to start today or do I want to wait for tomorrow's thing? Just to see. No. Add to here. Knew the Yamik chain was happening. Yeah, the stats he get, the in-games he gets are actually absurd. Put them both on a finisher. And you get 90 versus 91. 90 versus 92 cam. But this card's 2 stats lower with... We're looking at I didn't put incisive on him. This one gets first touch and low driven, and this one gets rapid instead. A lot about the rest of the cards are similar. You get 99 versus 92 positioning, 98 versus 96 finishing, much better shot power on him. Higher vision, technically lower short pass and long pass, better curve. Better agility and balance. And much better stamina. So chat, what do you think here? What are you thinking? Hey, Mionk, welcome on in. How do I start a poll on Twitch? I've never actually tried one on Twitch before. Oh, is it slash poll? There it goes. Alright, Twitch's is up finally too. O'Brien by a mile. By a mile, you say? Yeah, but Diaz is more evoable in the future. That's what I'm debating on, right? Why exactly these two players? Because... Specifically, because A, they get some of the highest in-games. B, they're right wing and or striker and right wing. And C, short and lean. And short and lean. That's why. It's the body type. Why can't I see the poll? Where did it go? There it is. O'Brien is winning by 3 votes to 1. Oh, Diaz just got another one. Review the physicals one more time. Yeah, it's more aggression on Diaz, but then 14 less stamina. This jumping doesn't matter. It is less strength too. What's the chance of future Evo increases stamina? If I ever get relentless, then it doesn't matter. But that's part of the question too. Like the stamina is just imminently more usable. That said, I've used Messi. And Messi's what? Also like 70 something stamina? Messi is 70 actual stamina, I think. What have I done? Messi's actually 70. I didn't really notice too much on him. But yeah. Just trying, can you see the playstyles? Here. Now I can give O'Brien Enforcer and or Incisive. So you can put an additional one down here, one of those two, if you want. And I can include that as part of the chain. So he's rapid and he's not. Both are pinged, both are press proven, both are quick step, both are ticky. And instead of rapid, you get first touch and low driven. It doesn't help if it's 50-50 chat. That doesn't help me. Okay, Twitch put in O'Brien. No, but somebody else on Twitch says Diaz, so it's split even on both. Low driven first touch are nice. Wish you could do both. I absolutely wish we could do both, too. Absolutely, man. No, Diaz is La Liga. Oh, Sociedad B. You know what? I hadn't noticed. You're right. Spain is more likely to be in my team than MLS. Well, Spain is more likely to be in my team than Colombia, but MLS is more likely for now over Sociedad B. Depends on how long Alba and Busquets make it in the team, you know? Okay, well, YouTube just went for Diaz. Like, the temptations are the 92 vision over 85. And 92, like 99 attack positioning, man, right? But, I mean, you are right. Like, putting Incisive would be nice on him, but you can always get that on him later. Rapid is a bit of a waste, although I am more likely to use it on the right than I would be through the center. Low driven and first touch are pretty important, though. If you can get Incisive on Diaz, I cannot get in. Well, I can get Incisive on Diaz, but I think I lose. I lose something. Zilla Bosley medium. I'm more. It's more important for me to get lean short than lean medium for me. Okay, so we had one more vote for Diaz over O'Brien. That doesn't really help me too much, chat. I don't need afterburner. The decision will be made on that account tomorrow. I wanted to start one on this account today, but pick the smallest of the two. Technically, Diaz is shorter. Ping the Diaz is the easy choice. I don't know. I don't use Incisive in that way, you know? I don't need to... Come on. I cannot for Diaz, because it'll get rid of Tiki. And I'd rather Tiki over Incisive. What's the chain, Joshua? You just missed it, my guy. What is going on here? So it's the Screamore, Dynamic, Wing, and Dynamic for him. And then it's Curse of the Left, Dynamic, Dynamic, and Wing for O'Brien. You're gonna pick one and start. Which one, Joshua? 451 for days. Mind-boggling how good. How much movement you get. Any other formation that just stands still. That's so disappointing to hear, my guy. Fair though. What's Campus's attack positioning? How much is that? Oh, it's the stamina though, man. The thing about... Because we've gotten, like... You can see the Evo chains, right? You can see the Evos that give... like today's give a massive boost to reactions. Some of them give like stamina and reactions and composure and like a bunch... Like, they'll give a lot of things right away, right? I don't know. I am... man. There's also that idea of, like... Rapid really is a waste on me. I've used it slightly more this year. But then again, like, down the line... Because I'll have Rapid permanently. Sorry, I need a pillow behind me, chat, because it's starting to hurt my back. You get more flexibility with Danny Diaz. He can play two positions, whereas O'Brien can't right now because he's left mid, and right wing, and I don't use left mids and right mids. Whereas Diaz is... Or you can give him one more stamina. Diaz is right mid, right wing, and striker, so... two usable positions. Honestly, chat, I kind of hate to do it in a way, but I'm leaning Danny Diaz myself. I want to look real quick to see if there's anything else I can actually do. Can I do... Like, what does Intro to Evos do? Does that change anything about the final card? Screamore, Dynamic, Wing, Dynamic. That gives one more attack positioning, one more shot power, but doesn't change... Ooh, stamina 76. Really? Really? But that doesn't... I'm confused now. Should I use player stats? 48 stam on that card and 48 stam on that card. So what's the difference? Where does it come from? No, it's 76 anyway. I'm a fool. So it's one more shot power, one more attack positioning. That's game changer. That's not worth it. If we do this one, higher dribbling, passing, and shooting supposedly, and then Screamore, And then dynamic. Then wing. And then dynamic again. Gets one more long pass. And that's it? Why is that it? That's so weird. Oh, it's more shot power now, though. Which isn't that important to me. That's so weird. I can't do multiple, right? Because it's got to be a bronze card still. Yeah, they don't fit into El Screamore anymore, so it can only be one. This gives just rolls, not worth it. If I do that and then one of these, and then Wing Wizard, it's a +1 rating, which isn't worth it. So it's got to be the other way around. Can I do... Does Ironclad change? And then here. And then Wing Wizards. And then Dynamic again. Which I didn't actually put on until now, so what does that change? 77 stam, but it's less short passing. Why? This is so weird, chat. This is so weird. You see what I mean? I don't feel like one more stamina is worth 3 less short passing. I don't think so. Although the attack positioning is going back up. It's so weird. I wish these were just... I don't know. I'm glad that I'm able to make cards that work for me. I don't want to complain about that, you know. What if we just, like, slam these on immediately? And then... I was thinking more that one. And Screamore. And then... Wing, and then Dynamic again. This is why you need me, it's too much for you. So this is 4 more stamina than I've managed to get before. And we've got Enforcer instead of Pinged. And it's 1 more attack positioning than one of the other routes. But it is still 3 less short passing. Which probably doesn't matter with Tiki Base. It probably doesn't matter at all. I guess I would rather have Enforcer than... Dude, this sucks, man. I'm sorry to make you all, like, wait so long. Today's a bit of a weird stream, I suppose. It's a shame I can't really, like, get rid of Quick Step, you know? Like, if I put Incisive on and the Dribbling one... And then here, and then Distributor. And this card is not right. I forgot to do Screamore. Yeah, this doesn't give anything anymore. If I take Incisive off, we get no Tiki, so it's not worth it either. Valley, thank you. Oh, Deck Hero, I did see Di Maria. I'm not really interested. Like, Tech Plus is good, He's gonna be too hard to get on chemistry, I think. You know, it's too difficult for me. It's unfortunate. Like, he was a card I did the 2023 World Cup or whatever, and I used that card for a while. I would not mind at all getting him once again, but the question is Enforcer more value on a card this short and this weak? Like, what would Enforcer even do in a card with 48 strength, you know? Don't want to evo Colombian player. Colombia, it works because Busquets and Alba. So he gets like 2 chem by default, and then 3 chem, I think, with the Colombian manager immediately with Busquets and Alba. Like the type of kid to use 451 and spam through balls. I'm sorry, Tether. What, you like the look of O'Brien more? Yeah, that's fair. It's a better hairstyle. I can only assume we can like fix his strength stat later to be a little higher. I feel like even though it's 3 less short pass, I don't know, man. Okay, what evos do we have on this account? Ooh, okay. Plus 5 more notifications, great. Still got the Yelling Meek chain to do here. Can I move? Thank you. Of course, not putting it on Diaz would give me an additional player to put this one on, so we could do Duranville, maybe. Do we have him on this account? Can we put it on Bellingham? No. Right. Where's the 72s? We have to have one on this account, right? We don't. Pedrinho. How much is Enforcer going to be like anything worthwhile? Oh, I've got so many things to accomplish on this account still. What do we need to get? Hold on. Gauntlet gives Defender ++. I'm scoring in 5. Is that an actual pro tournament? Huh. I'm confused now, but okay. You think you switch to Diaz? I think First Touch and Low Driven are just going to be valuable enough. As much as the stats tempt me more on O'Brien, I think I've also switched to Diaz, yeah. Shame, in a way. But as soon as we get the 84 rated Evos, I think it's just going to be clear on him, you know? This has like 20 days, or 12. I can't actually get base press on this account, huh? I did not log in time to get the one thing. So there's no press base on this one, that's a shame. Live tournament for this, the player base. Okay, so still no pro for PC, of course. That doesn't start yet. Okay, so do I need to do Gauntlet on this one? What do I get from it again? Where is this? It's over here. Their menus are so hard for me to understand. It's just Defender++. Which will be needed for St. Just. Okay. Stamina is not intro to... Well, intro to Evos gives like 1 stamina. No, it didn't. It didn't at all. It was, it's the one that gives Enforcer. It's Ironclad Instincts. That's a stamina boost. Honestly, we might just do a couple Gauntlet games and then leave it for tomorrow for champs. So I've got time to do my Evos. What am I looking at? Copy. Am I qualified on both accounts? Qualified for what? Oh, for... No. You're right. Unfortunately, you are correct. Well, let's start doing... Whoops. This is the tough thing about managing 2 accounts. Just too much here. Oh, what a kit. Don't with the guest, my guy. I'm sorry, chat. No, Foden, you're such a letdown without Tiki. Are we all committed to thinking pinged is just like never worth it? Because it doesn't seem worth it this year. I like never use it. I could see it being worth it for a right winger, but for somebody who might play striker, then it's, you know, like... Sheesh. As silly as it'll sound to everybody else, it probably was Rapid that did it for me to not do O'Brien. I just don't use Rapid, like, at all. And there are ways in which it's a detriment for me sometimes. He got that? How? Oh my god. Let's game is even more annoying than I remember. Wrong foot, Grealish. Take that with your right. Thank you. Gotta be honest, I'm really not looking forward to the weekend too much this year, or this weekend. Post-patch, I've just not enjoyed the game too much. Where's Campos now? Bro, oh my god. Bro. Come on. What a finish, Mariona. Yep. No. Yes. Dude, let me tell you who's been... It's through me. I know he's a silver, but... This is a generationally poor performance from Grealish. Let's be real. That's what I mean. If you've been in my Discord, I've been like, I don't like the left wing and the right wing anymore post-patch. I just don't. I called her short. She just didn't do it. Bro, what? Come on. Grealish, can you go? Like it. He's slower here. By a lot. No, he's got first touch yet. I need to be able to get those, you know? Here's the thing. Chat, can we talk? About how I'm literally a 30-0 player. I did not lose last weekend. And here I am struggling to beat somebody in Div 6. Oh, it's not even... How did that go in? Oh, be serious, come on. Yeah. Give me that. Please, no. Give me that one. Move them or not. Who on earth do they have? Who do they have in net? Because this is the worst goalie I've seen all year. Bro. What? Oh my god, this game is so weird. What on earth was that, my guy? Ugh. Oh, come on. He has a red card, and I'm still, like, not... I'm gonna switch to LM and RM. I'm gonna do literally everything I possibly can to not use LM/RM this year, I feel like. Time to try the 4-1-2-2. I feel like that's gonna give me other issues. I don't know, man. Everything I've used with that one so far this year I've not enjoyed. Okay. You can't look at this and tell me this isn't suspicious with how bad I'm attacking, right? Bro, I need to be able to intercept. They broke the game. This is horrible. This is my least favorite patch, man. Bro, 10 and 5 incoming. I can't even, like... I can't play, dude. Not enjoying the game at all either. 3-back incoming. I don't have the players for 3-back. I don't have anyone I want to use at left mid, right mid as part of the thing. Bro, come on. Please? No? Really? Thank you. No! Or am I just playing like that different from last week, you know? What on earth happened there? I've got Aerial Fortress, let me win. Let me do it here. The one time I maybe get to use that play. No. Also, is it just me or is the accuracy on like stand tackles and stuff so much worse too? Okay. No. Thank you. Oh my god. Why do I like wingers more? Because they open up the pitch a lot more. It's not like... Or they're more possessive. I think with left mid and right mid, it's way more designed to be counterattacks. Give me that. Like, I'm playing counterattacks now, but also this guy's got a red card, so it doesn't count the same. But, I feel like when I play the left mid and right mid, that goal I just scored is like the only goal I ever score. I also feel like it encourages the cutbacks way more instead of anything like nicer play. Let's test how bad that goalie is. Nope. Let's test how bad that goalie is. Nope. Really? Oh, yeah. Campbell's first time? What about build up? It's the triangles and the connections you get between the players. It's just the shape by default. It's not necessarily the movement they make. It's the fact that having the wingers higher up the pitch, always, pins the opposition's defense further back. They've got to defend in a way that like they can't step up in the same way. Oh, Van de Donk, beautiful. No, it's into the block. Okay, come on, my guy. Best thing Ryer's done all game. Wow. But yeah, if you're moving with the left mid and the right mid, they're just like further away from the play, doesn't encourage the build up, you're just trying to send them on runs. Because with the left wing and the right wing, you get actual like depth to the formation. Nope. No. What? Can you trigger runs for them? I mean, about the same in either formation. Yes, absolutely, you have to. Like, any formation you use this game, in my opinion. But normally in this one, it's more like calling them short. Versus in the other formation, it's sending them on runs. No. Van Donk. Nasty little back heel. Oh, we're still playing? I thought it was over. That was 250? Oh wait, I've got an Evo to claim with him. Might as well. Go back. There's one, and then let's play two. It doesn't even save rivals on that little For You menu. What's the point of that menu then?
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box.
Yeah, let's skip the cutscenes. There we go. Hello, Messi. This game feels really heavy. I didn't check the ping before the match. Van de Donk, my goat. GG. Before or after that for line. I mean, I don't do a lot of like counterattacks, right? So like that was a triggered run, but that's a really simple one. Like you got to do it on the give and goes because when they pass it, watch her now. She's like stationary for a second or two. Whereas if you actually trigger it, they move faster. Oh. That was a triggered run, but that was the wrong idea. Like now I'm thinking about it all the time, so it doesn't count the same. I don't normally use them like too frequently, I would say. I'm not somebody who always tends to rely too heavily on the AI. I didn't foul you at all. I don't rely too heavily on the AI a lot, I would say. I'm somebody who more just like gets my players in the right spot and then just breaks you down rather than like sends them like this to then go win the game, you know? Although in a game like this that's this stretched, I mean, I'll just send everyone on runs now. It's too easy. Ping was 22. Interesting. If the new Evo gives long and ping pass. I would rather not have long. Or pinged, really, actually. You use Botek Hero? I barely use either of them this year. Right back into him. Not muscle, that's fair. Who is that striker? I would say my strength is less speed of thought and more... Didn't have the curve I thought. Less speed of thought and more understanding of where the attack is supposed to go before it happens. So less reactive and more like, I know the general patterns of play of stuff. Use your right-footed, Vanderdonk. Come on. No. Frustrating. In a game that, like, this one's so open, though, so I will use a lot of manual runs, of course. CMs and CDMs, it's fair. Or CBs. I will give you a center backs, it's fine. Oh, you talking about the center back one today? That one that gives long ball and pinged? Unfortunately, it doesn't to Ellie Me because he's got too many playstyles, but I agree with you. Pinged is fine there. It's not super important to have now, but it'll be nice to have later, I guess. But oh well. Really? I thought I timed that. No. There's his long ball coming into play. I get... How did I lose that from behind? Rip. No. Oh, okay. I've still got it somehow. No, I don't. Just get sprinted at every time because the first touches are terrible. Bro, how is he getting away with this nonsense? Foden is such a letdown there, actually. Bro, please. Bro. Yeah. Wrong player. Over the top, which means that's gonna work. It's super annoying. What? What? I've literally never seen that before. Can we not, yeah? Bro. Come on, dude. Why am I struggling so much? Of course. Oh my god. Wow. I got 2 15s last weekend, chat. There's no way I get one this weekend. I will not get one. I tell you this now. 100% hand over my heart. On my life. We're not getting a 15 this weekend. Wrong guy, man. I actually missed. It's not even on target. Dude. It's gonna be tough. This is gonna be too hard. Too darn difficult. Is just a shame. 590. Camera's right. It feels far away today for some reason. Excuse me. Tough. Just tough. Unless the weekend, unless Champs gameplay is just gonna be better than Rivals, which I suppose is possible. It has kind of felt that way, honestly. Oh, these kits are too similar, Mega. Good. This is gonna be a nightmare. I'm sorry, chat. Thank you. Foden. Wow. Bro, please. Oh my god, this game. Come on. What? How has that worked? Oh. Go. Please. Come on. Wrong player. Nowhere near responsive enough, alright. Come on. Back. Give. Bro, why is it gotta be so weird? What happened? Literally. I've seen two things today that I've never seen before in any FIFA. I can't believe it. I've played this game too long to see new things. Daniel Vendedonk. Well, he left on the second one, Tether. To be fair, realistically, this shot should be going in anyway. Like, he gets really lucky, because he doesn't block it, he hits my foot. To be fair. To be fair, right? Wait. No, he doesn't hit my foot. It's just that bad. Does he stop the follow through so I don't get any power? Or does it bounce there? No, it does bounce. Yeah, it is through Valverde. And then it bro, because he can't get out of his animation. And it's additionally funny that he gets up again and tries to dive to save it once more, but he's just stuck in the animation. But look at him go. He's like, oh, I got it this time. This game's such a disappointment. We spent $80 for this. Luckily, some of us spent less. Unfortunately, some of us spent more. Scored at least 3 goals I didn't get to. If they quit 20 minutes in, I should get whatever the thing is. It's not my fault I didn't accomplish it, yeah. I'm gonna try roaming. I don't think it's working for me right now. Otherwise, I gotta start messing with like. Otherwise, I gotta mess with like the center mids to put them on roaming or something. Maybe they'd connect better with the wingers. I don't know, man. I'm also gonna swap those two around because Foden. I liked Foden before. I think being used to Foden having 99 passing and then him going back down to 85 or whatever, I think that's going to be tough.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray. Commentary duties with me is Sue Smith.
And Cambiaso, I don't think we did him on this account. We got him on the other one. I will try out Cambiaso this weekend, I think.
Versus Union.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and knock out all of that noise.
Nice.
Union couldn't hang on to it.
I'd call him back short there.
Trying to find the right angle of attack.
Wow, they reacted to that impeccably.
For the old boys.
Quite surprised.
Stands between the posts.
Good, Mariano?
James starts with Jordi Alba in the fullback positions.
Oh. Look at her making moves there from center mid already. It's mine. Grealish. Grealish on roaming there, actually. That's an interesting position for him to take up, you know? That's interesting. If they continue like that. Because the downside of the roaming is like, yeah, they can be in better spots sometimes, but they can also be in much worse spots sometimes. Super stationary there. Where's Foden now? Might have been deeper than I would have thought, but not that that's terrible, but it didn't help. Give.
And Jorge Campos has it now. Top class defending.
I wonder how much losing the screen boost is going to mess with everybody, really. Because I feel that on Campos too now. It's kind of funny how much I complain, like, oh, that's not real 99 pace, and now he doesn't have... Even if it was a fake 99, it did something. Because now he definitely feels much slower.
Lamine Yamal. Barella has it.
You get so you... what a finish. Aaron is your favorite card in the game? This one? The Scream one? That's fair. Bam. How much is she now? Also, that was loud, I'm sorry. Oh. No, you get that. Oh, I don't get that. I get that one. Give and go? Wrong player? Damn. Bro. That's fine. What a decision that was. No, I pressed pass. It registered bruiser. Why do you think I'm not in possession there? Yeah. Come on. Where's Foden here? On roaming? You just gotta wait. You gotta wait too long, you know? Like, it's maybe better with roaming now. Oh, and then he's so stationary. And also, what happened? Campos just forgot about the ball. Not ideal. Oh, give. I missed that. Not ideal for me. Thank you, Sinjust. Oh, his AI gets that for him. Give. He's the goal for 2 weeks and then got the scream recently. Fair. Hopefully that is a benefit you get from this channel sometimes, chat. You get the, well, I'd say you get, like, recommendations from me. It's not like I change my team much, though. You more so get Evo recommendations from me these days than promo cards, but every once in a while, you know, we'll pack somebody and I'll actually use somebody and then we'll have fun. Alright, well, there's champs points. Grealish was top tier. Grealish was an automatic for me. It's weird to me to think that there are people who wouldn't have, like, done Grealish automatically. His right foot is impeccable. Yeah, it's not the best left, but he's got a class and cultured right foot, absolutely. Just think, are there any Evos he fits in? I assume you can. No, I don't think Trickster works. Not that Trickster would necessarily be recommended right now. Okay. You can give him Trickster from the season pass. Cornerstones for Chem. Yeah. Hey, Music, welcome on in. You didn't have enough for him. I'm sorry, Dakaru. Hopefully there's some good evos for the base card. Recommendations on upgrades for... Nobody really from this promo. Fleming looks okay for future evos. Zelensky's an interesting card, but the wrong body type. Odegaard I think would be fun, but he's pricey. If you want an upgrade right now, just go for Inform Messi, honestly. I'm looking some prices real quick. Messi's Inform is 229. And as a okay, so this card's more recommended than I thought. She's cheaper now. Yeah, Mariona comes highly recommended. It's Vitinha's price. It's an Inform over the gold. It's not really worth it. What about... It's 4 pace, 2 defending and physical, yeah. I'd put a Fleming or 2 in the club. Long ball isn't not for me, but inventive intercept, press, and ping, and she's short and lean for 10k. Discard, you can't go wrong. 97 balance. I would personally have fun with Odegaard, but not for 350k. Other than that, not really anything right now, I don't think, no. 6 a.m. there, you just woke up and you tuned into me immediately. Well, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well, music. We're gonna play, I don't know, 5? Maybe? Games of the Gauntlet, and we might call it after that. I haven't actually started Champs yet. I think we might start, or wait to start Champs until we get our Evo done, because I think I do want to use them for the weekend. This weekend I think is going to be chalked for me. I do not expect to get good results. I'm also going to try a lot to just not care. Try to play some beautiful football, no matter how hard that is these days. The current patch just really seems to mess with where my AI is. I don't know what it is, but Mariona stops her move there. Evo pressing's high. I mean, I can get like a terrific, unbelievably good looking center back from it. But the fact we're getting 100k evos already is not a sign I like now. Not for something like that either. Like, Anticipat's good, but it's not jockey. It's not the number one. And most... The card I'm going to get out of it is 100k worth. But I think most cards that people are going to get are not worth 100k, you know? You do more kind of standard Evo path, and it's just a little bit more basic of an Evo. I have to cancel out of that. Rip. I tried. First time getting in my box. Come on, Con. Are you kidding me, man? Really? Queen Yonias too, which is an interesting choice because you don't need... I don't think you need the Mexican goals from this one. It was the Primetime League or one of the other cups you need. Thank you. Grealish. Come on, Vanadonk. Come on. Here we go. Missed Scotland 5 days ago. Since then, you're a silent watcher. Really love the stream. Keep it up. Thank you, Alex. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream so far. Hopefully I can make... Oops. Hopefully I can make FC26 a little bit more enjoyable. Whether or not that's enjoyable enough to play it yourself or not. Sheesh. All up to you, but yeah, hopefully... I'm glad you seem to be enjoying so far. And no worries on being silent. There are a lot of lurkers here and it's all perfectly fine. A message every once in a while just to remind me you're there is nice, but... You have no obligations to me, some random person on the internet, to be fair. Oh. I thought I would have had that with Mariona. That's mine. Okay. Bro, really? Mariona. God, don't score that. Can somebody put 29 in the chat for me? 29. 29, please. Por favor. Gracias. Back to Vanderdonk. Bam. Oh, Commander, you are still here. I looked at the viewer list and saw you weren't anymore. You went incognito, perhaps. Also, are kickoffs back now, or am I just this much worse at defend? I think I'm just this much worse at defending. They said they made the AI harder, or the AI worse post-patch. I think it's more manual defending that's worse, but it's like my style of manual defending, you know? I feel like the pace of the defenders is slower. Let me just take it to Foden. Bro, you don't keep that in? Fillion, please. No. Give. Down. Yeah. Look at the players I'm not getting anything out of. It's Grealish and Foden. Who would have thought? I just can't move with them anymore. That's an interesting position, Grealish. Do that more, man. No, on your right foot. Thanks. Nope. That's why I need a replacement for Campos, unfortunately. As much as I like this card. Let's look at that now, because I'm gonna forget, right? And just every time I notice this happen, I feel like I've got to go watch it again. Foden. You can make a run in this space, you can make a run out wide, you can come back to support, you do nothing, and then like you make this run in behind, which only Messi in real life can see that pass. I'm not good enough to see that, and also Campos isn't that guy. And then Grealish. Run on the outside of the fullback. Just gets stuck there for 10 seconds. He gets stuck for so long. Look at him not move, bro. Can you just go anywhere? Am I not able to control anymore? Well, that's on me. It doesn't matter. But... oh well. Back. Oh, that's a heavy version. I didn't think it would be. Oh, no, Busquets. You know how people, or you know how Taylor Swift came out with what, like acoustic version or something for her music, and then everybody got mad. I should come out with something that's. I should come out with an album and then make a heavy version of the album. So every time be like, no, that was heavier than I meant it to be. Because I say, no, that's the heavy version, like 3 times a game. This year especially. It's always been a thing. It just happens with skill combos and you don't, like, always have 100% guarantee. Like, you kind of can, but it's not, you know. You did no skill move? I would I would have appreciated any skill move so that I can know that my right analog stick is registering. Just wanted you to know that I hit buttons and I appreciate when they do things. For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, can somebody put like 59 in the chat, please, too? 'Cause that's not gonna make sense to anybody unless I show the inputs. I really appreciate video games when they let you input the things on the controller and then, believe it or not, things happen on screen. That stayed inbounds and also it glitched. I keep getting this like graphical thing these days. That's new with like not the patch from this week, but like the server maintenance from last week or something. Bro, the bounce. Oh. What? Grealish, how, man? That wasn't a skill cancel. I just got tackled, and it worked better because I did. What? Oh, yeah. Pena is the replacement for Campos. I think I'm good on Claudia Pena. Command, so how disappointed would I be when later on this year they release a Press Proven Plus, Tiki Plus, Trickster Plus, Claudia Pena, just to make her less meta for everybody else and make her like the perfect card for me, and I'm like, but it's Pena, I can't. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I have no idea how that sounds on the microphone. Back. Nice. Mariona? You stopped playing, my guy. That doesn't make it cool. What a skill run. What a goal, chat. That was lovely. Let's go. He ruined it because he put his controller down. Where's the fun in that? Doesn't let me filter by position now. You don't even have roles. I can't search by role. What a video game. Oh, hey, Claudia. Zauri? Yuli Brand is inside forward plus plus. It's fine. Oh, he looks so much older now. Go back to Messi for a game. I have to do without Vanderdonk. What am I gonna do, chat? How am I supposed to play this game? Very bad at the game, you don't know what playstyles. Should you consider in defense, middle, and attack? Suggest. I'd help people like you. Would people enjoy if I put out a playstyle tier list This guy has Matuidi. I don't really want to do like a... I don't know, man. I could. Oh, we do have Cambiasso. Perfect. Let me try him out this match for the first time. And it feels just like I'm falling for the first time. Guess I'm in a musical mood today. Music wants a... You're probably the... No, it's exclusively the goalkeeper. That does not allow me to swap immediately. I can't use any of these cards because they're on the bench. I'm a fool. Can you still not multi-swap, by the way? Does that still crash the game? No, it just does this glitch instead. Happy end of 6. Oops, too many. Oh, I can use those cards too. As a quick primer for defense, okay. For center mid, it's not center mid, center back. Center back for me is Jockey, then Anticipate, then probably just those two. Maybe Quickstep. Jockey, Anticipate, Quickstep as S tier. A tier is Anticipate, Bruiser, and what am I saying? Jockey. Yeah, it's maybe that. No, Anticipate might be down a tier this year. So we can say... Where's my center forward? Where'd she go? It's messy back there. Anyway. Jockey and Quickstep for me is as S tier, but they're super like on the ball manual, you know what I mean? So you've got to be manually controlling your players and like really good at that to make those work well. If you're off the ball, then like that improves, you know, the use of say intercept more. Feels good enough on the ball, for sure. Not phenomenal. Can fix that more with the chem style, of course, but... Anyway, let me finish this thought. So S tier, Jockey and Quickstep. A tier, Anticipate, Bruiser, and Intercept. That leaves B tier, which would be... Oh, you got that. You do the passing ones. You could do like pinged, intercept, ticky, all of which just even long ball like can help with just clearances. Block maybe is B tier. And then the rest really don't matter. You can do, I get like Aerial Fortress just to defend corners. There's Finesse Plus. Relentless maybe, just 4 stamina. But like the rest aren't too important. Honorable mention. So Slide I don't put up here as much because I barely use it. And it's not like... Jitty, the game feels really bad today. I'm sorry, I didn't answer yours. Game feels really, really bad today for me. It's a shame. But oddly enough, the gameplay has been feeling better in Champs than in Rivals, so we'll have to see. I haven't done Champs yet today, and I don't know if I will, just because we had to qualify and look at some other things. The things I'm listed, like... The reason Press Proven is so good for me is you use Press Proven every single time you get the ball. Do you use Low Driven? Do you use Finesse? Do you use... like Tech? Do you use those every single time you get the ball? Even Ticky, like, more often than shooting. You use passing more often than shooting. You know, you might make 8 passes a game with your striker, but take like 4 shots, you know what I mean? And that's why I've always really valued the playstyles that I do. Because it's like, Press is just... you don't need it to solve things for you. Like, it's not that press keeps the ball or scores a goal for you in every situation where not having it wouldn't have. So it's not that it's necessary, but it activates every single time your player touches the ball, right? You know what I mean? Essentially, at least. Or you can say, like, you can put first touch in that category. Or having the plus doesn't matter to me. I don't care at all for first touch plus. But first touch base is like, okay, but you take a lot of first... Sometimes you first time pass or whatever, so you don't need the first touch. But every other situation... Matuidi. That's absurd with that interception. So interesting positioning here. Dekeru's right. Like, slide tackle is absolutely honorable mention, but it's one of those where it's like, I want to put it like B or C tier just because you slide. If you're sliding more than like once or twice a game, then you're doing something else wrong. You know what I mean? Well, thank you, Cambiaso. But also, like, sometimes slide will save you. Sometimes block will save you. It's like... So they're C tier most of the time, but then when you need them, they become A tier, you know? It's like, well, how do you rate that? But for me, it's always like frequency of use makes something super important. And that's why I'll value like Tiki over pinged. Because you're just going to be using Tiki way more frequently. You should be at least, really. Anyhow, so that's mine for defense. Hopefully you understood all that. That's mine for center backs. Basically, left back, CDM, and center mid I use very similarly. Which I would rate press proven on all of them as S tier for my style. Press proven and Tiki. Jockey, quick step can be up there. Incisive can be up there. I said jockey. First touch can be kind. I put first touch lower. Bruiser and intercept probably all like A tier and S tier, and then you get down into first touch. I don't think I said anticipate, so I'd put anticipate like A tier, B tier. Bruiser, A tier, B tier. Relentless, A tier, B tier. See, I don't value intercept as much, but it's because I'm manual. I'm always controlling the player that matters, and manual interceptions aren't as good as AI. I feel like AI is better if you just don't touch your player, or intercept's better if you don't touch your AI, you know what I mean? Oh, Cambiaso. That was not art, my guy. Look at how quick he is getting back, though. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all for those ones. Ow. Right wing, left wing, and center forward are all pretty much the same, where it's going to be Tiki press, first touch, low driven, trickster. You start adding some of those in. Incisive. Quick step and rapid can be good depending on how you play. They're not really for me as much, but they can be good. Tech is up there. I could put tech for the center mids and not for the CDM or fullbacks. Anyway, I've got a couple other things. My favorite's press proven. Yeah, and I'm the only one who cares about it. You see anybody else who uses press proven like I do? But again, like I say, press proven just happens all the time. Like here, press proven would be active. And like I get to Tiki, but I had like 5 touches where press proven would have improved, and then 1 where Tiki improves. And I know that's not quite how it works, but you should. That's like my argument for it. Now tuning in, see the CM Playmaker plus plus. First touch in the 1-to-1 objective could work in Vanderdonk before the Evo. It could. If you've waited, you can give her CM Playmaker plus plus. You can. That is true. She doesn't need first touch, but it would give her the roll, which would definitely help. And I would recommend that if you're still looking to do my Evo and you haven't yet. That said, I've started it on both accounts, so I've got no advantage to be had with it, unfortunately. I don't know who I'm planning that on. I might just toss it on like a silver for future chains, you know? Rip. Back. Oh. Cambiaso's not got the strongest tackling. That tackle a bit higher on the pitch. I mean, I need to quell my counterattacks more. I feel like that's better if you play like a 4-5-1 or something that just has more players behind the ball normally. I think for mine, if I'm doing this, I'm like, oh, and I've lost my center mid. And now there's like this whole gap down here to cover, you know? That's going to be more formation and style dependent. I don't feel good with Cambiaso. I think I'm going to get used to him, but he feels fast. I would not assume he only has 86 pace. He feels pretty rapid. Advice on turning as soon as you receive the ball. Go into the area you're not planning on going. That's like my full, always permanent advice. Is every time I take a touch, it's like not to the actual area I should be attacking. The idea is like, if I start facing the way I want to go immediately, because like I want to go back here to Julie, but I'm going to make it look like I might go down to the left wing instead of the right wing. Here, I'll turn away, which actually pulls the fullback further away from the center back, which gives me space to dribble both. Here, same thing. I want to drag the... He stopped playing. Okay. The idea is, if you make it look like you're moving into the space, like, that you want to go in, then the opponent knows where to defend, and that space is going to get closed down. But if I move away from it, then they're actually going to pull themselves even more out of position, and that gives me more of an advantage. Does that make sense? Best skill move to master immediately would be the drag back. You can do it with basically everybody, and it is just phenomenal.
10 minutes left for play.
If I can get the ball back, I'd show you.
Good example of
Bro, of course.
They'll be disappointed with the way that attack ended.
Yeah, it's my ball. Drag back is L1, R1, and just the left stick. You get to do that. Oh, I didn't do it in time for that one. But it is by far my #1 skill move this year. After that, I guess depends on 4-star or 5-star skills. The ball roll fake is a really good 5-star, so are the Elasticos, particularly the Elastico stop this year, which is like L1 Elastico, but you need a 5-star. I don't have one on this team.
On to Messi.
Like L1 to stop dead, and then you do the Elastico like right away. Burba or Makiti cancels would be great.
Fastest man, but no damage done. That's the main thing. Not totaling up all the stoppages.
The directional nutmegs are good too, which is L1 and then flicking the right stick. But I've got a full tutorial if you want that one. Let me show you how to use this one, because I think a lot of people didn't really get it. This one, I've got a tier list on every skill move in the game. And I break them down by category. So you can see they're all timestamped, right? Every skill move is here in the description. And so I break them down by categories for the tier list, which are like based on this. So possessive ones to hold on to the ball, explosive ones to get past, etc. And if you go here, they're all like listed here. And then they are like, I just go through how to perform each one individually. And so you'll see like it's listed S and then the skill name, S skill name, then we jump A, B, C. So if you want to learn the best ones, I would just go here and like learn the S, learn the S, learn the S, maybe learn the A's, skip the others for now. You can learn those later. Just like learn these, skip to the next thing. So like this is category 2 here. You'll see the category 2 tier list there. And you can just like copy and paste my screenshot if you want and just learn them like this. Or if you want to learn them based on the seeing me do them in game. And either one works. I know it's an hour-long video. Again, if you use the timestamps right, you're breaking them down so you're only learning like 2 skill moves a day or whatever. That's going to be the way to do it. What happens if I just have no roll pluses? How annoying would that be? Do you have any 5-star strikers? Dybala if I had one in the club, maybe. I guess I don't submit Rashford. This guy did the Rashford SBC, I had no idea. Any shooting PS. I don't think any shooting PS would be. Also, can't be also the Quickstep. Yeah, that's why I did that one, because Quickstep's going to be one of the best fullback playstyles, I think. Genuinely. Because like they get up and down the pitch, so they're gonna be using it all the time, right? Yes, I want Jude Bellingham in goal. Yeah. 24 inch value. Yeah. What? No. No offense to this guy, but what happened with your picture? They like really messed up your lighting. A last name of PN. I've never actually seen that. Both capitalized too. Come on. Oh, snap crackle pop. Just favorited the video, thank you. Thank you too. Thanks for the interest. And that one was pretty well received. I think it died off because I don't think people knew the time, like, or people forget. Like, oh yeah, I'll use the timestamps, and then you just. Not that I expect you to come back to a video like 7 times, but you know, if your goal is like just learn skill moves as quick as possible, that's the way to do it, I think. Being is so far away. Oh, Kerchawi. Alright, that's the Elastico like stop and go, right? Or the L1 into just. Oh, nice touch, Rashi. Strikers, it depends on the playstyle. So you mean power shot, right? You said any shooting playstyle, any of them. Wrong player, but it worked. Oh, it doesn't work. Wow. No. Oh. Did I almost just win a header against Crouch with Schneider? There's that passion that lost him the 2010 Ballon d'Or. Oh, let me turn away from the sprint there. Should be fine. No, the way it like tackles into my other player to keep possession, but not in a way that actually gets me to be able to do anything. GG. Oh, it's over. Even sending power shot plus yet. It's not good this year. Who do they use it on? I think I've only used it in draft with like Cantona. Oh. Oh yeah. Dude. Really? Wrong player. Darn. Sheesh, what a pass. This guy's gotten away with literally everything with VVD so far. Interesting. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, what's that? Literally, he's got. I did the wrong one. I should not. It's one always takes too long to come off when you're immediately after another skill, and I gotta have that memorized there. Oh, come on. Nice, Rashford. Thank you. Plus, how you would like to have any strikers ticky? Well, that's why Danny Diaz was so interesting, right? That Evo. Because otherwise it's like it's him, and then it's Messi with the plus. And maybe Rashford had the base? I forget. What are we doing? That's not where I wanted that. Thank you, Pogba. Into the AI. Ripper on you. No, dude. Oh my god. Come on. Why can't I defend against this guy? Schneider. That's incisive plus for you. That's press proven. Really? KW Viper. Oh, that's interesting. Come on. What? Anyway, Viper, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. Normally those don't get intercepted. Okay, why am I scoring that one? Bonnie from... Oh, he does have Tiki. That's right. I forgot about that card. What's the price on him now? Bonnie is 192. Still kind of pricey. I can have to pack Bonnie with the press proven, so kind of expensive, but good card. You like him so far? Okay. I was interested in trying that card out, but the come back. Should be mine. Yeah. I was interested in trying that card out, but the price has put me off so far, yeah. Why does he glitch for so long there? Mine. Terrible first touch. Thank you. I hope we can give Little Playmaker ++ at some point. Because they're not having that is kind of the only reason she's not in the team. I did it facing the wrong way. No. Thank you. Really? That actually megged him. Wow. Wesley Snipes. Just curious if your 4-3 can play quick aggressive tiki-taka. You mean the 4-1-2-2, looking for a similar style. You miss having wingers. If you want a transition from the 4-1-2-2 to something with a little bit of width, you're looking for the 4-3-2-1. Bro, are you kidding me? This game's been off, and it's off me again. This game's been really bad, man. He took a whole extra touch. Oh. Oh my god. Dude. Bro. Back and goal. No, it's wide. Yeah, if you're looking for a transition between the two, the 4-3-2-1 is essentially the same formation I play, but just narrow. Which is definitely intriguing, you know. It doesn't work as well for me because it's more direct. But if the 4-1-2-2 works for you, then the directness of the 4-3-2-1 probably works for you. I'll show you after this match how I set it up, and actually I'll use it for the next game. Maybe it works a little bit better post-patch for me now in some way, I don't know. Please. My style is less quick aggressive ticky because you've got to do a little bit more waiting for players to get in position, you know? So it's not like it's... I feel like in the 4-1-2-2 narrow, and then also in the 4-3-2-1, it's like you can get the ball and everybody's already in position. Whereas when you play the 4-3-2-1, or when you play the 4-3-3-2, it's like, well, I got the ball and I am on the counter, but I've got to wait for like Dabinia, wait, oh, and then like the run got there, you know. Here it's like, and now I've got, oh, wrong player. I don't know if that makes sense. Like here, Schneider just made that pass. Now it's going to be an age for him to get into that spot. And there he goes. Excuse me. What I found interesting from this promo? Not really anybody. Unfortunately. Ooh. What on earth? Odegaard could be fun, but he's too pricey. Fleming is a card to look at for future Evos, but not really good enough to use now. One of the center backs has quickstep. His name is Hume. Could be an interesting card to keep tabs on. You didn't bring him out that time. I like having Tiki on our players is a must. That's also fair. Wesley Snipes, man of the match. Perfect. Got it. Perfect. I grab that Hume. He's 5'11", so you definitely, I think you want to pair him next to a taller center back, but... You lack a lot of width like this. And maybe you want to go with like playmaker roaming, just because they will occupy out wide a little bit more. You can try half winger, but I don't like it. You can try like wing back to give you a bit of the width, or just normal fullback. But for me, if I were to run this one right now, look how congested that looks. That's what I would do. If Mbappe had press proven. Actually, no, because Mbappe's kind of heavy. Your point is there. But if Messi had press, if Debinha had press, if basically any 5'7" card had press. 4-3-1 narrow is terrible for me. I wish it worked, but it's been like I have no desire to try it again for the rest of the year. It has been that bad. The cams just stay here. No matter what formation I do, they're here and they're here, and it's just not usable for me. Fantasy Evo looks saucy. I am doing the El Yamik, which I will justify the price for. He's got a good body type. He's tall and lean. And I did... It is expired now. It's expired, so if you didn't do this already, you can't get it. Not this one. I know, Ibanez looks like one of the better cards you can get out of it. But this card gets 95 reactions and 92 composure. Anticipate plus, intercept, aerial, quickstep, slide, pinged, and long ball. He's missing Jockey and he's missing Bruiser. Both of which we'll have to get later, either with pluses or with... Here's the thing. I don't like... the difference for me, man. You put Hume into this... I know, I get the point. I understand. But... You put Hume into this. And yeah, you gain Jockey, you lose Intercept. Everything else is about that. You gain Block, but you lose Aerial Fortress. And he's 5'11" instead of 6'4" with this guy, but whatever, it's preference there. He's got a little more pace. He's basically got... Yeah, these are the same. These are similar enough or whatever. It's 82 versus 95, and it's 78 versus 92. Is he 99? He gets 99 attack positioning, which is weird. Huh. Actually, he's got much better vision, which for the pinged can be nice. There's nothing wrong about this card. It's very usable. It's future evoable. He can be right back or... He's false back single, he's fullback double. And if you want a right back and or a center back, this is definitely a usable card. He's a 91.5, or no, it's fullback. 90 for center back is his highest, but he's 92. You know, it's just, these are too different for me. What kind of music am I into? I listen to, there's an artist called Eden. I like Hozier, I like Florence and the Machine, I like Jeremy Zucker. I like Break-Ins. So those are all kind of like alternative pop, Some of them are a little bit more orchestral, some are a little more folk, some are a little more EDM. Eden came out of dubstep. So his stuff's a little bit more, probably less dubstep these days, but more EDM. Really good chemistry. Bonu in net, once he gets an Evo, I know, there's nobody great for now. You can get, like... him, and I just need to Evo him for the future. Because he's same league, same nation, different team. Footwork, cross cover's not great. We just gotta wait for an Evo. Oh, the CDM I gotta change in this one. I'm sorry. The center mid needs to be deep lying. Oh, it is deep. Wrong formation. I was gonna try. Nope. This one. Nope. It didn't save, which means I gotta restart. It's not going to save. Sorry. So yeah. Alternative pop, folk, EDM, and then break-ins is Midwest emo hyperpop. The attacking wingback support for the width, you might. We'll try it with false back for a game and just see what happens, but... You put in Ghost of the Garden was 6-4 Zilewski. Didn't use the second you were contemplating Ellie Meek. Today's Evo is out for 13 days, so you do have time to wait for another Evo chain or decide on something else, wait for another promo card to come out. Don't have to decide on it today, but yeah, I think Ellie Meek, man. What do you mean unavailable? Because even like VVD's card is 91, Ellie Meek is 95, 91, Ellie Meek is 92, and Ellie Meek's an 86 rated card. Anticipate and Ping they both have. He's got Jockey, whereas Ellie Meek doesn't. He's got Bruiser, Ellie Meek doesn't. Those two are the same. Ellie Meek gains slide tackle, loses that, gains long ball. Like Jockey you'll have to give in the future and all of that stuff, but you get the point. He looks absurd, man. He's not perfect, and I don't even know if that card's, like you say, with the chemistry, it'll be hard if I can get him into the team right away, but he looks good, Chad. He looks really good. And then I'll probably put Defender ++ on him. Bro, I think I have to close the EA app. That's the thing. You know what I don't like, Wyzooks, about Evos? Is exactly what I'm doing. There's an Evo that ends tomorrow, and I'm still waiting for tomorrow. to do the Evo chain, because there could be something else that comes, even one of the small ones, even just a little like +2 to physical that comes out that, you know, makes the card just that much better that you'll never be able to do again, because then you'll make him an 84 and then he's stuck not being Evo'd for a while. Like, what? Man. The server's really down right now. I don't know. There's no real solution. I mean, they got to do their thing to make content every day. I guess I'd prefer if like the Evos were only out for 3 days as opposed to out for 13, because then I can't even play the game. Did the servers go down for anybody else, or is this just a me thing? Echanizer, do you use Riva Tuner statistics for the FPS counter? Bro, can I... Is anybody else having issue with the game right now? So, every time I turn my PC on Echanizer, I turn on MSI. I make sure MSI Afterburner is up and running. I do not with RTSS. This is on startup. But, or whatever the startup setting is. Start with Windows and start minimized. I turn it on anyway, just to have it up. I don't know, I guess that's something I do. But it sure does, and it does, I'm positive it auto turns on every time I turn my PC on. But then make sure in Riva Tuner that you also start with Windows. So if you do what I do, if I close it now, I think it'll actually close it out. It was open, it was just minimized before. But make sure for 1, this is on start with Windows. And for 2, this is start with Windows. And now that this is open, I can't close it again. Or I have to open it back up, I think. I can minimize, I guess. Yeah, minimizing gets rid of the thing down there, but keeps my frames. Anyway, that's what I do. That's what I do. Also, I literally can't play the game. Servers are right for you. Maybe I gotta log out and log in again? I'll try one more time. No problem, Echanizer. I actually had the problem you mentioned for a while. It was only kind of recently I think I found out turning on MSI starting with Windows fixed it. Because I'm gonna hit cancel here actually. Maybe it'll work if I do it like further in the menu. Does it load now? I had RTSS start on its own, but I didn't have MSI start on startup. And so I always had to turn MSI on, and then I just, even then, I think sometimes RTSS didn't load. Still not working? Still can't. Still cannot. Normally I just like restart my PC, but I'm live, so I can't really do that. Let's log out. Come on. Come on. Police game? I was just gonna test this for a viewer because they were trying to move from a 4-1-2-2 to my formation, and I'm like, no, it's broken. I can't play. What happens? Interesting. The stream's up. I'm still live. It's weird. Yeah, it's telling me I've played enough today, I guess. Hmm. I can't think of anything. There's no other way to like try to reload it, right? Maybe it works in this menu. I've never really had this issue before, and nobody else is having struggle. Record, we didn't even start champs today. I had some other cleanup to do. I had we had to get our champs points, and then I did some of the gauntlet because we need one of the things from there.